What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Raptor Spiritus, and I am back with another one. So I wasn't planning on making this video today, but apparently they dropped the page for Traveler's Guide to Nyx. So I figured, you know what? Let's go check it out and let's get through it together. Hopefully this video won't be too long. Hopefully, I haven't really looked at this page yet, so we're going to be looking at it literally together at the same time. So Traveler's Guide to Nyx. It says Traveler's Guide to the Galaxy Nyx Star System. Welcome to another edition of Traveler's Guide to the Galaxy. These dispatches aim to provide early insight into the lore and design shaping new location coming to the Star Citizen universe. This time, we venture to Nyx, the third star system to join the verse, coming in Alpha 4.1. So we get down here, it says, welcome to Nyx system. Nyx is an unclaimed planetary system situated at the border of a dark nebula. At its heart lies an F-type main sequence star orbited by 3 planets and 2 sprawling asteroid belts. So it looks like here, let's see, as you travel toward the primary landing zone, your path will be taken. You go through the Glacium Ring. So this is whenever you're actually going through towards Levski, is where it's located. The Glacium Ring is located. So that's pretty neat. Let's see, the Glacium Ring, or Nyx Belt Alpha, is a dense asteroid belt located between the second and third planets in the Nyx system. Unfortunately, the planets aren't going to be in the first dispatch of 4.4. So there's going to be no planets, just Levski and the belt. But it's still, obviously you can see, anyone who's ever who's gotten to the PTU and has flown to the Glacium Belt to go to Levski, all say the previews do not even come close to doing it justice. So I'm super excited. I'm not there yet. I don't have PTU access yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And then this one says, the belt is home to many old decommissioned structures like breaker stations and more left behind by QV planet services. So I'm looking forward to exploring it. It does look cool as shit. Can't wait. Go down here. For years, miners from throughout the verse traveled to the ring to make their fortune. So apparently it's supposed to be a lot of minables out here. Mining is supposed to really take off in Nyx. So there's supposed to be a lot of like minerals and stuff you can't get anywhere else. So I think this is going to be a miner's paradise. My Orgmate Heteron is a huge miner, so I know he'll be in here just sucking in anything he can break apart. So there's that. The next one says the largest object in the belt is called Delamar, an enormous asteroid and home to the famous mining facility Levski. So from my understanding, I believe that Delamar, when it first was shown like 10 years ago or whatever, and this is from a lot of my old Orgmates, it was on a planet. But now it's actually a huge asteroid, and it's going to have that hollow point where there's a lot of landing pads and loading zones for cargo hauling. It's supposed to be really cool, but I love this idea. This is literally a floating rock. And it literally, I mean, I'm just going to say it. It's literally like the asteroid in Expanse that the Belters lived in, the I forget what it was called. It's so sad. I can't think of it right now. But anyways, you guys know what I'm talking about. I feel really terrible that I can't remember. But anywho, so moving right along. Levski settlement. The system primarily settlement Levski is built into a large asteroid within the Glacium Ring. Once a mining facility, Levski has evolved into a refuge for those seeking life beyond the lightning grip of the United Empire of Earth, UEE. Today, it stands as a symbol of independence and resistance and place where ideals of freedom and self-governance endures. This is cool. Like, I cannot wait to get here. And I think the last patch that dropped for Wave 1 it was a performance update for Levski, so hopefully by the time my wave gets around, it's a lot better off. I'm not gonna read too much more of this. Let's see. Facilities, it's off-grid establishment. Like, I love this. This is like really like the frontier type stuff. I love this stuff. These are the landing pads that are like lining the hole in other places on Levski. Like if you look in this around this little ring, all these little lights, those are landing pads. So you're supposed to have them all through there. There's landing pads here, some over here, and some over here. So like this thing can accommodate every ship size. This is where it gets really cool, as these are going to be the loading areas compared for things like the Hull C. Look how big that is compared to the Hull C. My Orgmate Lisa and my Orgmate Wolf are going to be, because they both have the Hull C's, I'm sure they'll be delivering interstellar cargo. This is going to be super awesome. I cannot wait. To see how that's going to function. It's super cool. The Tanica Memorial, I'm not sure if it's pronouncing that right. The entrance of Levski is dominated by a statue of an unnamed worker holding the lifeless body of Anthony Tanaka. I know I butchered it the first time, but a child laborer who was executed by an advocacy agent in 2757 for refusing to continue work after a 16-hour shift at a munitions factory. Footage of the murder was smuggled out of the factory and became a symbol of resistance to the growing members of the anti-Messer movement. The Tanaka Memorial stands as a solemn reminder to the People's Alliance to never return to the UEE. Yeah, the UE was kicking rocks there, doing a little bit too much, and it took a child to stand up to them for people to to revolt and to gain a resistance to go against the Messer movement, or whatever you want to call it. Like that's crazy. So each year on December 3rd, Anthony Tanaka Remembrance Day honors a child. I love the fact that they have this lore in here. It just really gives it a lot of substance. I love that. Mercy Hospital, Grand Barter. See, find everything from everyday supplies. So this is the shopping area, it looks like. To exotic foods, haggling is expected, yada yada yada. The People's Alliance, this is their logo. Ooh. Now, a side note, I'm a big whiskey fan. I like Scotch. Scotch is my thing. But I love the fact that Nyx has its own liquor. Get out of here. That is so cool. The taste of Delamar, notably Nyx's remote, rugged, and rich in character, Delamar has quietly become a source of some of the most distinctive drinks in the UEE, whether brewed in cave stills or whispered about in cocktail lore. Its contributions are worth a toast. Jinx Gin. It's Nyx just with an extra letter and rearranged. I love that. Jinx Gin. Distilled and bottled on Delamar, Jinx Gin owes its striking coloration. I'm sorry, I suck at reading. Coloration and part of its mystique to some sort of mushroom. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that, but you get it. So it was first brewed in 2901. That's crazy. And then they have Trice Sling. Is a native to Nyx. Its most famous cocktail may well be Trice Sling. Is a whiskey. Yeah, whiskey. Let's get it. Whiskey-based drink that gained popularity at G-Lock Bar in Area 18 is said to have originated on Delamar. Let's go. They got their own whiskey. Let's go. See, this right here, these two, and like the statue, this is what I'm talking about. Star Citizen has such great potential to make things so wonderful and make the game so immersive. I love it. Let's see, a glimpse ahead. So beyond 4.4, this is what we're gonna get later on. This is that the mining asteroid facilities that are abandoned that basically look like what you do. So you go inside the facility, you get the power back up and running, and then these lasers will blow out a hole in these rocks, and then you can fly mining ships in there to mine the precious minerals. I'm looking forward to that. Municipal works, not sure what's going on with that or what you can find there, but I mean, it still looks super cool. Tactical strike, this is the one that we saw where the ships were flying in, like right here into Star Wars style, to take out the power core so you can board the station and handle some business. Planets, Nyx 1 is what everybody's looking forward to. A green yet uninhabitable world undergoing an experimental terraformation process. So in the previews you saw with Nyx 1, they had a lot of different biomes in Nyx 1. So, and this is supposed to be the heart of Genesis. Like, so I can't wait to see it. Nyx 2, the air on Nyx 2 is sweltering, stifling, and extremely poisonous. It looks like it with all the green. I'm pretty sure you have to have a particular suit that actually can be there. Nyx 3, furthest planet from the star at the center of Nyx system. Nyx 3 is an icy giant with a stormy atmosphere. I could actually see that big snow creature looking thing that they had for the fauna that they showed being on this planet. That, like the big Bigfoot looking, grizzly looking thing, but also the little crab walker thing. I could totally see that being on Nyx 3. So we'll have to see. But that's all I got today, my guys. I just wanted to share that with you. You can go see it for yourself. It's a super cool little page. So forward on to Nyx, you know. I'm going to be still staying in Stanton and just flying to Nyx. So where are you guys going to be? You guys going to go ahead and make Nyx your home base? Are you going to make your home base in Pyro, or how about in Stanton? Let me know in the comments. As always, I appreciate that like and subscribe and share my videos with people. You guys are amazing. And again, I always appreciate the conversation and your comments and suggestions. You guys are wonderful. So as always, it's your boy Raptor Spiritus. You guys stay safe out there, and I will see you in the verse.